first of all. My name is Langa Lloyd and I'm going to be cooking a stone today. I'm making something that's full of protein using our natural ingredients found here in Zimbabwe. Our hero ingredient today is rupiza. Let me tell you a bit about rupiza. I'm Ndebele, and when I first heard of rupiza, I thought, what is this? And then I started experimenting with it. I discovered it's just yummy with peanut butter. But today I'm making something delicious and it's a nut roast. So without wasting your time, I want you to join me as I chop my veggies. I'll tell you what I have. I've got butter, cheese, rupiza, a bit of lentils, some nuts and some spices, and a few carrots and salt here. So what I'm going to do, just to start this, a bit of butter, just a bit of butter, maybe a tablespoon of butter, so that we can saute our ingredients. I love chopping veggies. It's therapeutic for me, and I'm not neat about it. I like my veggies a bit rustic and a bit chunky, so I'm not going to be fine chopping them as long as they are diced enough to just saute for a few minutes. I'm just doing a bit of onion. I used about half an onion for this, and I'm just going to chuck it in here. Oh, I love that sizzle. There you are. Let me just reduce a bit of heat. Add my onion. Give it a little bit of swirl. Oh, can you see that smoke? It tells you everything is cooking very well. Let me put it on the side while I chop my next veg. Just a bit of bell peppers, whatever color you have. Again, I like to chop mine kind of rough and beautiful. I like to taste them. I don't want them too small that when I put them in my mouth, they just disappear. And I'm using two different colors because I like color in my food. And also, I don't know what it is about me and mixing our traditional ingredients with maybe a few modern ones. It's because my grandmother used to just make rupiza with peanut butter or just boil it. I'm just of the opinion that these ingredients would be lovely if you mix them with what we know now, what we have in our supermarkets. I'm just going to dice a bit of carrot. Again, rough. I think now you've got the gist. I'm not very neat. I just chuck everything in, and I like my pieces a bit big. Don't want your onion to burn. Just a little bit of brown is always great. Just a few carrots. I think that's enough. It's just to make one beautiful nut roast. As I said, it's full of protein. And rupiza is one of the big ingredients when it comes to my dish, because that is where you get the protein. And I've got nzungu, which is beautiful peanuts, all available here in Zimbabwe. Just to show off, we've got such beautiful ingredients in this country. I think sometimes we don't use them enough. And I'm so pleased that the good food, first of all, is allowing me to show off a bit of my skill. So, and add a bit of salt. I just love a bit of salt. I've got some cumin here. Maybe just a tablespoon of cumin. Just to give my veggies some aromatic kind of smell and feel. I love cumin. Hey, I put cumin in a lot of my cooking. I enjoy that. So you let them cook for a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes. I'll add the chilies later because they might just bring a bit of too strong a smell. Oh, let me have a sip of my. That's rosella with a bit of lemonade. You see, I love to mix my traditional foods with a modern twist. A bit of black pepper, just to give it an extra edge. If you like your spices a bit more, you can just add a bit more of the cumin. I'll just reduce the heat there. I've got some cooked nuts here. As I said, nuts, our nzungus, just parboiled for about 10 minutes. And I'm just going to mix them here, just maybe 2 cups. You mix them there. And then I'm adding a little bit of lentils. Again, another measure of protein. Now, my favorite is rupisa. I'm putting a lot of rupisa because I love it. You know, some people don't know what rupisa is. It's cowpeas in English. They're quite small, but they are full of protein. So this looks like it's cooking very well. Oh, I love the smell. So now I've mixed my 3 different proteins. You know, you can add sweet potato, you can add butternut if you want, but I just want it to be a bit nutty because I'm nutty that way. So I've put that. This one I've taken it off so that it can just stop the smoking, otherwise I'll be choking. I'm adding just a bit of fresh chilies there. If you like your food a bit more hot, absolutely feel free to add more. Oh, I love the smell. Delicious, delicious, delicious. You know, this nut roast that I'm making, the good thing about it, you can eat it either hot or cold. To me, I think it's a perfect picnic dish. I'm adding eggs. I'm not gonna try and beat the eggs on their own. I'm just gonna pop them in. It's just a very simple but yummy dish. So I've added some eggs in there. I just put 2 eggs. Then I'm gonna add my favorite cheese. You know, anything that you add cheese to me is the best. Oh, I'm just gonna chuck it all in. Why not? Let's enjoy our nut roast. What I've done, I just forgot to tell you, is that I've set the oven and I turned it on so that I can preheat it, which is what I've done. So, because I have to pop this into the oven once I've mixed. Now I'm going to take a few of all my veggies and just chuck them in here and mix them all together. Oh, the smell is divine. It's gonna be yummy. Whether you're a vegetarian or you're not, I mean, I've had people, you know, who would want to add a bit of meat, but I like to serve mine and with a bit of a tomato sauce or something, or even mashed sweet potato will be delicious with this. I love this. I'm just gonna pop it into the baking tray and it will bake for about 20 to 25 minutes at 180 to 220 degrees. Depends on your oven. Sometimes some of our, if you know your oven very well, if it heats up very fast, maybe at 180. But if it's one of those that takes a bit longer, you can just add a bit more of temperature and put it at 220 if you can. But I prefer 180 to be safe because you don't want to burn this deliciousness. There you are, you can see it's looking lovely. And I'm just gonna put it in the oven so that it cooks. The oven is very hot now, nice and warm. Just gonna pop it in there. Give it about 20 to 25 minutes. I just want to share a story about my grandmother. You know, my grandmother was one of those people that just enjoyed this type of foods, and I learned a lot from her. But she didn't have this array of ingredients that I have, and yet she cooked the best. So what I've done today is to try and remember my grandmother by using the very ingredients that she loved using and add a bit of a modern twist to it without losing the authenticity of our ingredients. So today, this nut roast is a proper dedication to my grandmother. My nut roast has been there for about 20 minutes. I'm just gonna check it and see what's happening. Give me a minute. Ah, wow. Ooh, wow. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that looks delicious. Exactly exactly what I wanted. Just, oh gosh. Wow. Can you see that? That's beautiful, exactly the way I wanted it to be. Nice and crunchy. I can see the nuts, I can see a bit of the carrots. Now I'm just going to take it out. It's a bit cool as well. Wow, just look at that. Isn't this divine? Ooh, I cannot wait to get into it. Wow, wow. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that looks. Can you see that? Oh, I'm tempted. I really am. I can't wait. I've got to eat this. I'm actually cooking from the Edge Cafe. My new little business that I'm enjoying. I love food. I'm a foodie, and one of my favorite things is to be able to bring such dishes for us Zimbabweans, so that we are proud of our own indigenous ingredients, which is what we've done today, and putting, yes, a modern twist, but keeping the ingredients as true as it can possibly be done. So yeah, I'm at 3 Devon Close, which is in Avondale. You can pop in and enjoy this nut roast with me. I'll be looking forward to seeing you. Thank you very much.